We got ourselves some effin' tacos and some mac and cheese. All right, after having some of the best effin' tacos I've ever had, that's Effin, E-P-H-E-N tacos. It's a barbecue joint there in Ridgecrest, California. I had the smoked chicken and the dry tip tacos, and I gotta tell you, absolutely outstanding. So we're back on trail. Our march to Kennedy Meadows in the Great Sierra, and I just got a raindrop on my hand randomly. So, all right, we got some climbing to do. Oh, excuse me, about 1,200 feet or so. We got full bellies, and we're gonna get at it. We're gonna sign this trail register and get at it. All right, about 3.7 miles in, and then starting to look a little bit different. Not looking like a desert canyon so much anymore. So we were going to go to the spring originally, which was 12.9 miles. We got a late start today. We didn't start hiking until 2:20, and it is 4:21 now. 2.7 in, it's back uphill. Also, reports are bears love to frequent the spring. So, I have a bear canister, so I'm not really concerned with that. Just put my food. Well, my food's in my canister. I can put my canister a couple hundred feet away from where we're camping at. The battery does not have a canister. So, we're thinking about stopping short at about 5.8 miles or something tonight. It's a nice sheltered spot from wind. It is a bit breezy, so it would be good. Nero, military jet, very cool. Flying overhead, like that cloud. China Lake Naval Weapons Station is right down in the valley in Ridgecrest, where we stayed last night. But yeah, so I think we're gonna cut our day short, get up early, and just rip off a long day tomorrow. So seems to be the plan, but who knows? That could change. That could change. But things are starting to change a little bit. So I'm gonna keep going, and I'll see you down the trail. The new palace. 2-person, but it's smaller footprint than my other one, and I feel much better about this one because it's semi-freestanding. Should handle the wind a lot better. But I'm gonna get in there and get cozy. Maybe come out a little bit for the sunset. But tomorrow morning, that is the view east. So I'm gonna watch that sun come up over them mountains. That'll be awesome. So now I'm gonna get cozy, and hey, I wish you all a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Morning, everybody. It's day 58, 59, It's the day after yesterday. That's what it is. So, we've been hiking for an hour. It's 7 o'clock. I wanted to knock out most of this uphill. And that sun is brutal. So I didn't really get a chance to do any video yet. But good morning. Awesome campsite last night. There was a high wind warning for the slopes of the Mojave, but we were tucked nicely into a ridge and the wind was high up above us, so we had a nice comfortable night's sleep. You could hear it, but it wasn't a problem for us. So yeah, high above the desert floor. That's China Lake Naval Weapons Station down there, Armitage Field. So hoping to see more jets today. I like the jets. More to go. So all right, I'm gonna keep going. I'll see you down the trail. All right, I'm a little over about a half mile from the water source. Now comments say that there is a small stream running across the trail 0.3 miles before the spring that's listed. That would be cool. The spring, it said there's to be trace amounts of uranium in the water. Now, don't get me wrong, the idea of uranium and it giving me, like, you know, super legs or something is intriguing, but it's actually a point, it's like 3/4 of a mile off trail to get to the spring, and I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just get the water right here. But then I think there's almost 3 miles, there's a creek. So I'm gonna assess what I have and might just go for the creek if I have a leader. I think I do. And it is 3 miles, like I think it is. Then I'll just go for that creek. So we'll see. A little bit different now. Not quite up high mountains like we were. We've come down quite a bit. Battery is somewhere behind me. That's not unusual for downhill. What is unusual is she was behind me the uphill too. So either way, I'm gonna stop where this water is and wait for her. Make sure she's all right. But I'm gonna get going, and I'll see you down the trail. Good morning, everybody. My apologies. I didn't get a lot of video done yesterday. Wound up reuniting with 360, and she had a friend with her. But her friend got sick the night before, and she was in bad shape, and she was sick all day yesterday. Couldn't eat anything, hold anything down, which is awful for hiking because your body needs fuel. So we wound up limping through the day with them, and 360's just, her blisters got blisters. She got these new shoes and they're not fitting right, and they're just tearing her feet up. But she was a trooper. She kept going. And she would have kept going if her friend wasn't sick. So, but they broke off about 2.7 miles before our camp. We wound up just found a flat spot on the saddle they could camp at. So we got up, got going this morning. He's rock formations, these mountains. Absolutely stunning. We're up around 7,000 feet right now. Down there's the Mojave. I think we got to kind of go around this because I know that high ridge back there, I'm pretty sure that's the side of the High Sierra, so, or the beginning of the High Sierra. So somehow we're gonna have to wrap around all this, get on the other side of these to put ourselves in line with getting into Kennedy Meadows, which I believe is tomorrow. There's a lot of subdued excitement among all the hikers that we've met. Everybody's like, when you get into Kennedy Meadows, how far are you gonna push? Are you gonna try to go for it today? And that's like, no way, because it's 30 miles from us. But yeah, everybody's quietly like really excited for Kennedy Meadows. It's a big deal, you know. Our map changed to the Sierra already, but that truly is, you know, for us hikers, that truly is the beginning of the Sierra. So, but I'm not gonna bore you anymore with some chat. I'm just gonna hike. I'm gonna hike, and I'm gonna see you down the trail. All right, so that saddle is where we camped last night, and we weaved our way all the way across that canyon and around where I showed you that video before. And this is that saddle all the way on the other side that I pointed out. I said, I think we might cross through to get to the other side. And I'm not sure if we do or not yet. But we're pretty much on top of that saddle. I love those jagged peaks. Yeah. So we might not. Looks like maybe 2 tent sites right here. I think it's marked on far out. That's the other side of the saddle. So, but I'm gonna keep going. I'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, I was right. This trail did curve over that saddle. Man, I just went through area, tons of nice campsites, just one after another along the trail. Would have been a nice place for last night if could have got a couple more miles in, but we didn't, so no big deal. We still had a good site. Got a nice guy postcard. But yeah, moving along. So now we're kind of woodsy as we're going downhill across that saddle down into this canyon. So as soon as it opens up and we can kind of get a view of what we're looking at, I'll give you a peek. All right, everybody. So we came down and curved through that valley, and there's an opening in the mountains that we're going through now. This is the Chimney Rock area. That's where Chimney Rock Campground is, which is where I'm heading. It's where the next water is. It's also where Resource and First Day are. So I'm imagining probably gonna have Gatorade and a Coke. A Coke. So that being said, I'm gonna continue on through here, and I had seen some interesting rock formations. I can understand why it's called Chimney Rock. They're stacked. Looks like chimneys. I didn't have a really clear view for take a photo or anything. So, but if I come across something, I'll let you know.